Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make a very easy Valentine's Day canvas art project. The first thing you'll need is a canvas. Mine is a used canvas. You can find these at Goodwill for pretty cheap. That will just save you some money because canvases can get kind of expensive sometimes. You'll also need some paint brushes in various sizes. Some paints. I had some purples and pinks here that I ended up changing, but you can use whatever ones you like because this is very customizable. And along with the paints, also some paint pens, also in whatever colors you want. Originally I was going to use lights with this project, but I decided not to, so just ignore that. And you'll also need your silhouette cameo and the silhouette vinyl paper to go along with that. But if you don't have a silhouette, you could just use some transfer paper that you can find at a craft store. Alright, so the first step is to just paint your base color onto your canvas. If you're using a used canvas, I definitely recommend painting the canvas white. That way your color comes out more vibrant and you don't have to worry about using a lot of layers to cover up the old painting. I didn't think of that right away, so I started painting on the purple, but I went back after the first layer of the purple and put some white over it, and since my purple wasn't dry all the way yet, the purple and the white mixed, and that's actually how I got my final background color. That part just didn't get recorded because my camera actually died, but you will see the final product in just a minute. And there it is. I just like the way that the white and the purple kind of created a streakiness, made it very artsy and not just a plain background. So once you have your background color, you want to start making the heart for the middle of the canvas. I just went on my Silhouette Studio software and made a heart with the words I love you in the middle. First I'm going to cut this out on a piece of scrap paper I had so that I can trace the outline of the heart. So I did end up cutting out the I love you in the middle of the heart, along with just the outline of the heart, but if you did something like that, just ignore the I love you for now. You're only going to be using the outline of the heart to trace it onto your canvas. So I just centered it where I thought it looked good and carefully outlined the shape with one of my paint markers. Alright, so once you have the outline of your heart onto your canvas, you may want to paint the inside of it with white before you paint it with whatever color you wanted to. That way your background color doesn't change the color of the heart and your color can come out more vibrant. I ended up liking the way that my base color of white looked because I felt like it went with the background, the way that it just looked painty and streaky like the background. so I ended up keeping that. And that is how it turned out. Obviously, if you would want a color in yours, you would just paint the color over the white and then move on to the next step. And the next step would be to create a stencil using your silhouette and some vinyl that you could stick onto your canvas. I just cut out the same exact thing that I cut out the first time, except this time I'm not using the outline of the heart, I'm using the I love you that was cut on the inside. Once it's all cut out, you just remove the part of the vinyl that you won't be using on your canvas. So I'm just removing the outline, and then I'll be removing the insides of the letters where I'll be filling in with paint. If you would like a full tutorial on how to use vinyl, not as a stencil, but like properly use it to make decals and stuff, just comment below and I'll gladly make that. Once all the extra vinyl is removed, you can get ready to transfer it with the transfer paper onto your canvas. Here I'm just sticking the transfer paper down. It's easiest if you peel up one corner or one full edge of the transfer paper and stick it down, and then just kind of pull the backing off, because transfer paper can be kind of difficult to work with sometimes. And then you can go ahead and stick your transfer paper down onto your canvas, and you will have your stencil to trace the letters. I traced my letters using a paint pen, but you can use just regular paint with a paintbrush if you don't have a paint pen. And you just fill them in until there's no white or whatever color left in the letter spaces. After it's all filled in and it dries a little bit, you can then remove the stencil and you have your completed project. I hope that you enjoyed making this very easy, customizable canvas art, and if you would like more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great Valentine's Day.